So are there any draftees that you are looking or excited to see in the draft pool or to play in the 2K League next season?
A couple of guys that I'm excited to play against or excited just to see in the league in general. You got Crazy, who's probably going to go number one. No Love Czar. He's a guy that he's been playing for years. I'm excited just to play against him. Glow the Real, another guy, really good player. Time's finally up for them to be in the league.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics' chemistry has made a leap with the addition of Kemba Walker. Walker said it's a team sport. You want everybody to play with joy, play with freedom, and have fun. And Kevin, he has truly come to love seeing his teammates have success in Boston.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's James in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, they've got Warren. Fox is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Andre Drummond. And Harrell's in at the power forward. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
5 to shoot. Fournier for 3. Rebound by Harrell. On offense here are the Pelicans. Outside Warren. Outside Fox. To the paint. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact, it got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Shots good by Walker.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard, and when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now, here's Warren. Coming off a solid outing against Denver.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
James, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Fox, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Fournier kicks to LeBron. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Warren. And that one goes long. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. That's good from Fox on the assist by Warren.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the three. Fox really working on improving in that area.
Passes to Lopez. It's James atop the key. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Warren. Millsap with the steal. A pull-up. No good on the shot. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And they were a little bit fortunate to come out on top in that one. They were not at their best in that game.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 5 on the clock. Warren, that's for 2. Rebound Boston.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And the pass to Lopez. Walker against Harrell. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Fournier passes to LeBron. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Walker. DiVincenzo against LeBron. Here's Lopez. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for New Orleans.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's LeBron. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. LeBron kicks to Millsap. Outside Fournier. Pass to Lopez. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 12th in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Fournier for 3, connects from three-point range.
And Millsap right now unselfish and looking for guys if they're open.
The Pelicans trail. Fox passes to Harrell. Warren on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Walker kicks to Millsap. Pass to LeBron. Walker in the corner. Great D that time from Harrell.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Now the pass to Warren. drop shot. That shot off. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Fournier against DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Millsap. Pelicans with the rebound. Warren's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Fournier.
Just incredible the way that Brook Lopez has changed his game to the outside.
DiVincenzo passes to Harrell. And it's sent back by Lopez. Walker dishes to Lopez. And Fournier kicks to Millsap. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Fournier. And again, Boston with the triple.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Fox passes to Drummond. Now, here's Fox. Guarded by Walker. They grab their own miss. Drummond. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
New Orleans making some changes here. Markieff Morris comes in for Harrell, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for T.J. Warren. And a change for the Celtics. Burks is checked in. Fox deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
James against Ross. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
Some changes for New Orleans. Bowl, he's checked in for Andre Drummond, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Paul Millsap. And Monte Morris subbed in for Kemba Walker. Ross finds Joseph. Now here is Morris. Ross with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Here's Morris. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Inside, poked loose, and stolen by Bull.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
No good from Ross.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
And a chance here to check out some stats for LeBron James. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And here is Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Pelicans trail by 3. Bounce past Joseph. Bull kicks to Joseph. There's the pass to Bull. Over Morris. Bull, that's good.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
That one drops for him. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Ross. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Shot by Joseph. No good. Celtics leading by 3. Three-pointers. Snell. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. The feed to Joseph. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Snell, the pass to Morris. The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Morris with the ball. He kicks it to Snell. And it's sent back by Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Deep 2 from Ross. They get it again. And that one's good. Drummond. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morris dishes to Snell. Outside Williams. Kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. 3-pointers. Snell. It's good from long range. Snell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Joseph looking over the floor. And it's Drummond missing. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Pelicans trail by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Celtics. Green is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Williams at the 5.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Shooting 2. The first one falls. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Morris is checked in for the Pelicans. He's perfect from the line this time.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Green. His last outing, he had 8 points. Rebound on Trey Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Morris kicks to DiVincenzo. Ross for 3. Burks pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Morris. He dishes it to Snell. Passes it to Burks. Feeds to Morris. Now Burks. Covered by Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ross passes to Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Shooting 2. Free throw good, Fox.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Williams. Good D by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Snell. He has 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Harrell, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Celtics also making a change. Evan Fournier's checked in for Alec Burks. And so Snell nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Morris against Fox. Good D by Williams. Boston leading by 4. Celtics passing it around. And here's Morris for 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fournier for 3. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Fox against Fournier. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Snell dishes to Fournier. To the inside. Morris lays it up and banks it in. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And there's the pass to Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you've set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. Millsap comes in for Green. James checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Kemba Walker in for Monte Morris. So he gets them both.
Well, T.J. Warren believes he can score, and he's done it a lot. Every year he ups the ante and wants to add more to his game. Defensively, maybe a little more focus.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Fox. He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now, here's Fox. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Fournier. Lopez kicks to Fournier. Outside, Walker. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 6 points. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Harrell finds Warren. The kick out to Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Celtics. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
On defense, Boston. 4-point game. Fox passes to Ross. Walker against Warren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Good on both. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fournier dishes to Walker. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pelicans trailing by 2. Here's James. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, not many are finishing better than LeBron James around the rim. Too strong and too good.
Warren against LeBron. And Warren, here we go. LeBron with the block.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Dishes it to James. Stolen by Warren. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Ross. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim. So good idea to take the 3 in transition.
James, the pass to Fournier. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
New Orleans making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Here's a look at the stats for T.J. Warren. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 23 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now here's Fournier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Lopez passes to Walker.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside Warren. Millsap with the steal. In the corner, it's James. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston. Fox passes to Morris. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Memphis Grizzlies.
In that game against Milwaukee, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the number 1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
That free throw good from Morris. And Morris drops them both. Here's James. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Well, mostly a smallish banger when he came into the league. Millsap has modernized his game. That's a lot of hard work, and it's going to add to his longevity.
Now, here is Morris. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. DiVincenzo against Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fournier's got 8 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the layup.
Stolen by Walker. On the wing, James. Guarded by Fox. The drive by James. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 12.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now Fox. 10 points for him. Warren on the wing. Millsap covering. Lock at 6. Here's Fox. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Warren drops in the layup for 2. Warren's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
James kicks to Fournier. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Here's Fox. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pelicans trail by 12. Outside, Fox. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Walker. Back to James. From the arc. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
The Pelicans have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Paul Millsap. And Alec Burks subbed in for Fournier. Here's DiVincenzo. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Harrell against Green. Harrell kicks to Warren. Drummond trying to get himself free. And the shot by Warren, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Walker.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Fox. 11 points in the game.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Walker, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Warren. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. You have to feel good for Kemba Walker. A soldier for years in Charlotte, Kenny. He's found a system in Boston that suits him perfectly.
Equal opportunity offense in Boston. That's what I like about it. Everyone who touches the ball, the athletic wings, they're all playing around him, and Walker compliments everyone.
Yeah, listen, he fits the Celtics mold. He shows up, puts in the work every day. He plays team ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And it's Fox with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. They've got Drummond. Warren is out there with Harrell. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. The Celtic shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat, and has performed at an all-star weekend.
Both free throws good for Millsap. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to DiVincenzo. Passes it to Warren. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Warren's got 12 points in the game.
Well, just working on extending that range, TJ Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Now here's LeBron. Tries again, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 16.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Fox against Millsap. Bounce pass from Drummond. Here's Harrell. A beautiful reverse layup. Harrell's got his first points of the night.
He's going to keep coming and coming. Montrezl Harrell, relentless.
Boston leading by 17. The pass to Millsap. LeBron against Warren. Lopez outside. Millsap with it. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Warren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Drummond. 6th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's the top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. That free throw good from Warren. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics leading by 18. LeBron kicks to Walker. Outside Millsap. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Hey, get LeBron! Get LeBron!
Fox against Walker. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Pelicans with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Walker against Fox. To the middle. Millsap inside. He's defended by Harrell. The fader. That one a little long.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 14. Puts up a 3. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Harrell. It's 2-on-1. Walker against DiVincenzo. Count it. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the basket by Boston. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Ross is checked in for TJ Warren. And then for Boston, Tony Snell's checked in for James. And Morris subbed in for Kemba Walker. Pass to Ross for 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Markieff Morris is checked in for New Orleans. And the Celtics with possession here. They led the game at one point by 20. Morris outside. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. For three, Ross. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Back to Fox. Passes to Ross. Shoots the three. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Morris kicks to Lopez. It's Fournier on the wing. The pass to Snell. This one for three. Morris with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good work defensively by Morris. And Morris has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Wasted no time on that one. Fournier's got 12. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Back to Fox. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Millsap misses. Well for New Orleans, shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Ross with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Ross has got his first basket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now timeout called by Boston. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Tony Snell. And Alec Burks subbed in for Fournier. Now, here is Morris. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. There's Green with the three. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morris passes to Green. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And so it's Boston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Morris inside, working on Drummond.
Another good play. This is how they've built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here is Ross, following the bucket by the Celtics. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jeff Green picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two.
That free throw good from Ross. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 19. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13 points.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
DiVincenzo kicks to Fox.
I see him.
Morris outside. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Two shot.
First one falls for him. And Morris drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Boston leading by 17. Morris looking over the floor. He wants to get to Millsap and does. He can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. And now the Pelicans on the break. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And you know, for the Celtics, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stage.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Warren's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Ross.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now, here is Morris. And stolen by Drummond. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Warren with the ball. And here is Ross. Releases. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Warren.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The Celtics have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Walker's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Ross. Now Warren. Morris outside. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 16, and James picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one misses. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 14. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. And it's good, 2 points.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league, and that's why he's a franchise player.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Warren the pass to Harrell. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Harrell's got his second bucket.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Burks against Morris. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 13.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Outside Warren. 46 seconds left in the third quarter, and the shot goes down.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
DiVincenzo kicks to Warren. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. Burks pulls it in. Only one man back on D. And a wide open look for James. Drains the jumper to finish the break. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Boston on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Celtics, LeBron James is out there with Green. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Burks in at the 2. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ross against Burks. Floats one up. Morris inside. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for New Orleans.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
And the wide open shot from Green. Oh, good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 16. After DiVincenzo. There's the dish to Warren. Williams with the block. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Burks has got 11 points here in just the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Harrell. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Burks. Pelicans pull it in. Harrell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ross kicks to DiVincenzo. Passes it to Harrell. And here is Ross. Drills the three-pointer.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Lopez comes in for Robert Williams. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Alec Burks. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
And so it's Boston with it. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Green passes to Walker. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fox, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Celtics also making a change. Millsap's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lopez outside. The tray bangs home the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 15.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA 3, and now that's where he's a threat.
Now, here's Warren. Back to Harrell. He kicks to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Lopez. Boston leading by 15. There's Walker with the 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fox. Harrell down low. Millsap covering. Outside, Fox. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No good from Ross.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now, here's Millsap. Walker looking for an opening. It's rebounded by New Orleans. to the left wing. Here's Fox. Offensive rebound. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The shot's good.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Outside, Fox. Inside, here's Harrell. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Now, here's Lopez. He'll set up top. Lopez inside. He's against Morris. Walker with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Out the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Kemba Walker go to the line here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And the Pelicans making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Misses from short range. Celtics leading by 18. And they double up James. Lopez outside. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Lopez. And here's Millsap from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Millsap anticipating the pass there and set himself up for the shot.
Fox kicks to Drummond. Back to Fox. Fires from deep. Here's Harrell. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. The pass to Walker. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Fox against Walker. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So it's the Celtics now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Fournier dishes to Lopez. Pass to Millsap. Here's Fournier. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
Take a break.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Fox finds Harrell. Fox with it. Will it go? Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Here's James, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
Well, with a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Ross. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump. when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
And so here is New Orleans. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Here's DiVincenzo. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul. Outside, Joseph. Here is Mason, trying to end the drought. The rebound by the Celtics. Millsap's got his 6th rebound on the night. 3-pointers, Snell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Joseph. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Robinson. Good on the shot. Robinson's got his first 2 points. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Gasol kicks to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside, Joseph. Pass the Bull. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple. Robinson's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Boston.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Pelicans. Boston also with a sub. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Boston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Gasol sends it back.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both. Now Mason. Passes it to Bull. Over Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
2.
The first free throw is good.
And like his father, Manute, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And so he hits both. And Boston has possession. Now here's Gasol. Williams with the ball. Forbes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Mason the pass to Bull. Kicks to Ross. Knocked away. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Snell. Outside Robinson. Back to Snell. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Snell nails both of them. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Melly. And here is Mason. 5 to shoot. Outside, Joseph. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Now here's Gasol. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Mason. And the Pelicans miss again.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Snell kicks to Williams. Back to Snell. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our